Hey, good morning. Now, before I introduce you to the artist named Weirdo, I know, before I introduce you to him, I want to talk with the man who's actually hiring him. The reason why is because in the past, when we think about graffiti, right, we pay to get it removed. But this man, David Watkins, general manager of the Sound Hotel, which you guys actually paid for someone to do graffiti.
Yeah.
Why?
Good morning. So we had to take the least desirable room in the hotel and create a magical moment. And with Weirdo Cult's creativity, we can take a mural and tell the story of the Sound Hotel here in Belltown.
Yeah, and Weirdo, I mean, okay, obviously not your given name, but it's weird for me to call you Weirdo. Why do you go by Weirdo?
Oh, that's okay. Being weird is a good thing. I mean, I'm here for every kid that feels weird and let them know that being weird is great and creative is great, and you can turn out like this one day.
Now, Weirdo Cult, you've got a big following, of course, on social media and things like that. So now, how does it turn into something that you do on the side to, this is a beautiful piece of art that's going to be in this hotel, you're actually making a living off of that? How does that happen?
It happens very carefully. We go from, just the beginning idea stages, and just like any creative process, you work through it. So we go through, sketches and designs and ideas, and there's a lot of back and forth between, say, me and the client. And then once we get to that final place where they're happy, then we go to the wall. And it really just is a matter of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper with the design on it, and me and my freehand abilities, and we just go for it.
Now, I mean, again, we're looking at this picture right here, which is, on an 8 by 10, just regular piece of paper. How do you translate that into something? I mean, because when you're doing graffiti, obviously you're really up close, so it's hard to see the full picture. How do you translate that to that?
I don't know. It's
really?
It's just something that I do, and it's just a matter of looking at that page and knowing my proportions. I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
This is my 19th year.
Wow.
Doing it professionally, and then I was obviously doing graffiti, non-professionally before that. So, it's just been a long time of learning and figuring out, those proportions.
Sure. So now if you want to check out the Q13 Facebook page, we're going to be actually hanging out with Weirdo Cult this entire morning. We're actually even going to be graffitiing, spray painting, graffiti. He's going to teach me the ways on how to do it. But if you've got maybe some young artists at home, you want to ask him some questions, or even if you're like an aspiring artist wondering how the heck does someone do this, you're just curious in general, make sure you hop on the Q13 Facebook page. We're going to go live here momentarily, but make sure you stick with us this morning as we continue on this project. He's actually going to let me help. He also told me that he knows how to erase it if I make a mistake. So, guys.